Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a volcano shrimp bake. Today's recipe is so simple and so delicious. This shrimp bake, it's also like a volcano shrimp bake. It's just amazing. It's creamy, it's savory, and it's really, really simple to make. So I have my measuring cup right here. That just makes it easier to mix. You're gonna take your mayo of choice. Y'all already know my mayo of choice is the Duke's mayo. I'm not sponsored, though I wish I was. It's the best one, and it's my favorite. Use your favorite. I would only avoid using Hellmann's because it's a little bit too vinegary for this, but Duke's mayo or Kewpie are the best choices for this recipe. And of course, all the measurements will be in the description below. So I'm adding my mayo. I'm gonna add a splash of rice wine vinegar, just a tiny bit. I'm also gonna add coconut aminos. You can either use coconut aminos or soy sauce, whichever one you have available to you, whichever one you prefer. Let's add about 2 teaspoons of our minced garlic, and I'm just using the one from the jar. Let's do a little pinch of salt. A little bit of hoisin, maybe about a teaspoon as well. We're gonna drizzle this on top at the very end, so you don't wanna add too much to the sauce itself. And then we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of gochujang. Let's just go ahead and mix all these ingredients together. And I like to prep the sauce before I cook the shrimp because that way it's just ready to go and it's ready to mix once the shrimp is cooked. Let's move on to the shrimp because the sauce is now ready. So I have my shrimp. I always just have frozen shrimp ready to go. So I just defrosted these super quick, and these have the tail on. So I'm gonna take the tail off. And if you're wondering what I'm throwing into, I've talked about this 100 times. I'm just obsessed with this kitchen item. You can get it on my Amazon storefront if you're interested in purchasing it. So I'm taking off these tails because I'm gonna be chopping the shrimp. Now you can use as much or as little shrimp as you want. Of course, I'll include how much I'm using for my recipe. But if you want to add some more, or you want to adjust it and use some less, whatever your heart desires. I also forgot to mention that while you're prepping everything, start preheating your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and also like this video while you're at it. So this is all of my shrimp. I'm just gonna kind of spread it out a little bit. And we're just gonna do a rough chop. I don't wanna make it super fine, but I do want smaller pieces. I have my pan ready to go. I'm using a stainless steel. You can use whichever pan you have available to you. I'm gonna add first a little bit of avocado oil. And I have it on like a medium-low heat. Make sure that's all spread out. And now to my pan, I'm adding my shrimp. This is literally gonna take about 30, 45 seconds. We're just going to lightly cook this shrimp. Doesn't have to be all the way cooked through, but you want the outside to kind of get a nice coating. You can see that the outside is now cooked. It's super duper quick. And it's literally been like 30 seconds, if that. Because this is gonna keep cooking in the oven, so it doesn't need to be fully done. Now I am also cooking it in the pan ahead of time. You can totally avoid this step and just mix the raw shrimp and cook it for a little bit longer in the oven. I'll include those instructions in the description below, but this really cuts the time by like 20 minutes in the oven, which is why I just like to flash fry it beforehand. So that's ready to go. I'm turning off the heat already. I'm transferring my shrimp to a larger bowl. I'm gonna go ahead and take the sauce that we made and pour it on top of our shrimp. And I'm just going to toss it to coat. We're ready to assemble the Volcano shrimp bake. So again, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. I have my baking dish that I'm gonna be using. I'm gonna take some avocado oil and just spray the dish so it doesn't stick. And I'm gonna take my cooked white rice. I'm just using cooked jasmine rice. And I am adding it to this baking dish. I'm gonna go ahead, just mash it down to make a nice even layer in the baking dish itself. The rice is all laid out. I'm gonna take some furikake seasoning and we're gonna spread it all over the rice. I'm also gonna add some fried scallions. I'm using this brand. Doesn't really matter which brand you use. You could use fried onions or fried scallion. We're gonna do a little on top of the furikake. And then we're gonna take our shrimp and put it on top of the rice. Let's take some more furikake. We're gonna just spread it on top, just lightly, just adds a nice little contrast of color. And then add a little bit extra scallion. Again, if you wanna completely cover this with shrimp, go ahead and do that. It just depends on how much you're making. I kind of like this balance of the rice to the shrimp, which is why we're gonna be doing it like this. This is now ready to go into the oven. We're gonna bake at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes, just to let it kind of finish off and come together. Our Volcano shrimp bake has just finished in the oven, so I baked it for 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take some hoisin sauce, just a little bit on top at the very end. And we're just gonna do kind of like a light drizzle on top. And now let's go ahead and serve. And there you have it, a delicious, salty, sweet, savory Volcano shrimp bake. This one is so simple and really, really delicious. I have a slice of my bake right here. Let's go ahead and get the perfect bite to do our taste test. So I'm gonna get a little bit of my rice, and all of that mayo has made this like creamy glaze on top. The perfect bite, little bit of shrimp, little bit of that rice. Cheers, guys. Super, super delicious. The mayo, when it bakes, it makes this like delicious, creamy sauce. Absolutely incredible. You guys will love this recipe. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell to never miss a tasty upload. Till next time.